Looks like it's a little bright. Looks like I can adjust that a little bit. That's better. Hello, everyone. Still looking a little bright. Wait, I'm gonna adjust this so it's not too blown out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to McKellar Monday Motivation. Today we're going to talk about ways to go from feeling like the victim to feeling like your own hero, being your own hero. Welcome to the Danny Cam. You are the D Squad. If you think anybody that you know who follows you or you're friends with might enjoy it, please take a moment to share. Just click on the number of viewers and you can swipe up or to the side and I will give shout outs for the next 30 seconds. Thanking people. Thank you, Ego Man, New Kids in the Block, Jay Del Vega, Begin Again, Jen, how you doing? Gator Dave, Sophia, Alvarez, Hoot, X Jeff, Tower Fans, Jennifer, The Beauty of It All, Bridge, Full Meadow 2010, Myra Dean, Ozzy Mandius, Steph 12, Leah Lub, Miss JD Blue, Jean Girl Publicist. Hello everyone. Hi everybody. Uncle PKB, Chad Schweigart, Ireland. Again, Hoot X Jeff, thank you for sharing both on Periscope and Twitter. This is still looking really bright. I mean, it's kind of glamorous and stuff, but it's a little bit much, I think. That's better. That's better. So how is everybody? How you guys doing? How are you feeling on this Monday? Hey, oh, thank you, String, Met Guy, Mary, Harbor Journal. Use a balance board. I don't need more light. I need a little less light, I think. So yes, my PowerPoint presentation went great. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story from last night where we went from victim to hero. This was, when I say we, it's me, my mother, and my son. We came in here to Pennsylvania last night. And our connecting flight from Philadelphia to Harrisburg got delayed. And so I'm thinking, gosh, I'm getting up so early the next morning. And I have to give this big presentation, and I'll be getting up at the equivalent of 3 a.m. Los Angeles time. How is this going to work? It kept getting delayed and delayed, and finally I said, you know what? Let's just rent a car and drive. Let's just do that. We don't have to sit here and just be a victim to what's going on. And I'm so glad that we did, because it only took an hour and 45 minutes to drive, and we were taking our lives into our own hands, taking our destiny into our own hands. It felt great. And they kept delaying that flight, by the way, and it was due to maintenance or mechanical issues or something. And that's, especially with the little planes that go from Philadelphia to Harrisburg, I just thought that is not a good idea. And we were going to rent a car once we got here anyway, so it really, in the end, was a great deal for us to do that. And there's little things that we can do. Anyway, things that we can do in everyday life. So, by the way, if you guys have any examples that you want to send, please do. But it's a matter of just keeping your mind open. There are so many options. We tend to get stuck. We tend to think, okay, well, here was the plan, and that's what I was supposed to do. But what if we had to think of another solution? What would it be? Walk instead of drive? I don't know about that. I don't use a travel agent. New Kids in the Block? No, I don't. Mines are like parachutes. That's interesting. How is that? They save us? Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Yeah, you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting for that elevator. There are the stairs. Go take the stairs. Today, so what I didn't do my hair myself today. Thank you. So today I am here in Pennsylvania. I gave the keynote address at the P&C conference, which is the Pennsylvania Educational and Technology Expo and Conference. Huge audience, 2,000 people, more than 2,000 because there was people standing in the room. And it went great. I did my first PowerPoint presentation, which it took me a while to put together, and it totally went great. It was so much fun because I got to put fun pictures in it. And one of the things that I talked about was the idea that girls, a lot of times, are victim to these stereotypings, where girls think that they can't also be good in math if they want to, all girls want to be popular and accepted. I mean, we all want that. Girls are taught from an early age that their value comes from their appearance. And I've talked about that as well. Their value comes from their appearance. From the earliest of ages, we tell girls how cute they are, and that's fine. Then girls grow up and we're watching billboards and magazines and reality TV shows and Instagram and everything else with all these glamorous images. And if we think that our appearance is the most important thing that gives us our value, then we've lost before it's begun. And so in terms of taking your life into your own hands, as it were, when you're a girl, learning that building your brain with math or STEM, we were talking more about STEM, but for me it was math. I got a degree in mathematics, and for me that helped me avoid the pitfalls of child stardom, because I got a chance to see that I had value. I could take charge of my own life. I could be my own hero. I didn't have to be a victim waiting for people to give me an acting job or not give me an acting job. And instead, but you don't, like I said today, you don't have to have been a child star on television to struggle with self-image and have self-doubts and all the rest of it that you go through with, as a teenage girl. It's a hard time in life. And so to grab onto something like math or anything in the STEM fields, which by the way, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So sort of grouping all those things together. That, for me, made a huge difference and took me from victim to hero. Especially now with social media, absolutely. Right, Desmond? I chose some songs, I put some songs in a row that were kind of just empowering, fun songs. So it's not a coincidence. Oh, you're a travel agent, how cool. Girls' strength is in their femininity. It can be, absolutely. And there's nothing unfeminine about mathematics. There's nothing unfeminine about STEM. These are things that we absolutely belong in, and which is why my math books look more like teen magazines than math books, because it's like, yes, math can be absolutely female, absolutely fun. And what are girls obsessed with? Girls are obsessed, when they're young especially, with who am I? Who am I? What kind of person am I going to be? Am I going to have friends? Am I going to be a good kisser? What kind of a person am I? Take these, quizzes and find out. And that's what we're all so attracted to when we're young, especially girls. Take these personality quizzes. So I put some of that into my math books as well. But the point is that girls are obsessed with who they are and finding out who they are. And when they are inundated with stereotypes, telling them that if they're smart, then they're going to be nerdy and they won't be socially accepted, like because of shows like The Big Bang Theory, for example. I was on that show. I like it, but it's got problems. And then girls, of course, are going to choose to be fun and popular because they want to feel good about themselves. And I want girls to realize that math is empowering and that makes life better. You're going to have access to better paying jobs. You're not going to get ripped off as well. You're not going to be a victim to those credit card companies when they try to raise your APR. You're going to understand what the heck's going on. So that's my rant about that. So tell me, what are you guys thinking? Which ways do you like to go from victim to hero? I mean, I realize we've got sort of a challenging medium here for communicating. Thank God my man knows math. Well, Karna, you can too. There's no reason that you can't learn math and master it. Something that happens a lot of times is women, girls, they'll be doing fine in math and they'll have the one test or the one bad experience, the one teacher. Women in business too, absolutely. And so because girls are raised to believe that they're not going to be as good at math as boys, then when they hit a stumbling block, they don't see it as a temporary stumbling block. They see it as evidence of what they've known deep down all along, which is that they don't belong. Which of course is a fallacy, but that is what we're dealing with. So I write my books to help girls see that you absolutely belong. Let's make it girly, let's make it fun, let's talk about things that you're thinking about, like if you have a crush on a guy, or what kind of friend are you to your girlfriends, and you're going to have to watch your daughters watch the replay. Oh, awesome. I love that, D-Small. DS Small. Dyslexia, that is definitely more of a challenge, but it's not beyond you. Check out my first book, Math Doesn't Suck. A lot of people with learning struggles have had a lot of success with it. Even adults, yes. You use the books at school? Oh, fantastic. Turkey, I don't know what that means. Right, exactly. Good values is but they can create learning, struggling with things like math and science, putting yourself in the heart of the struggle and then getting through it. That is such a gift, and that gives girls, kids, all kids, the values of working hard, pushing through, overcoming obstacles. Those are the kinds of values that you can teach through the practice of STEM. A huge supporter of women succeeding. Thank you, Huff LA12. Winnie was, yes, ahead of her time. Absolutely. You took a great class called Women in Math. Oh, cool. You celebrate struggles in your homeschool, Courtney? That is a beautiful thing. That is so great. A lot of times kids think if they struggle, they're not smart. And no, when you're struggling, you're getting smarter. That's my room service, you guys. They were really fast. They said it was going to be a half an hour. All right, hang on. Okay, I'll go. I'm going to go and I'll come back, okay? I'll come back. Bye.